Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
What's up guys, lilWEREWOLF here, welcome back. Today I'm playing a completely different game for you. It's called Serena. I haven't got a clue what it's about, so we're just gonna find it out together. It's free to play on Steam, so go ahead, check it out if you enjoy. But without any further ado, let's just get straight into it.
Maybe I could have another look.
Okay, so her face is grayed out
Serena?
for some reason.
Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember?
Ooh, he's got amnesia. Okay. Right.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
No, when you buy somewhere, you kind of want to buy your own
Sharing
shit,
meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin.
It doesn't look like a very nice cabin, to be fair. Maybe it was in its prime. Okay, so we got a bunch of books.
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this. The smell of old
That's quite
books
sad.
is intoxicating.
Oh, I don't know. Some people do really like to
wood
read.
pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell.
So I can't really say it's sad. Because I quite like to read, to be fair. I have a very distinct book genre
So
that
many afternoons
I like to read.
spent
What about you guys?
in this
Do you read?
armchair.
If so, what kind of things do you read?
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
Oh, that's cute.
What did we talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine. The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course.
Yeah, in bed.
No,
Okay,
I don't want to
go.
leave right now. There's still something
Okay,
for
so
me
we
in
can't
here.
leave. That's quite a creepy photo. Right. True friends stand by each other through any adversity. I'd say that's true. Can I?
Something. We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside.
Okay, so.
It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
But not yet. Okay. Fine. Fine. I want to see what's in there. Okay, come love with peace in your heart, said Niam of the ice blue eyes. Ride with me, shed your moral guise. Here is our mount, a snow white maze? Mare? Snow white mare? I don't know, I can't fucking...
Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niam.
Never mind, I don't even know if to fucking read it.
Blue eyes. It's
Oh, carry
based
on,
on
man.
an Irish folktale. Warrior poet O'Sheen goes to Tirnanog, a Celtic otherworld known as the Land of Youth and Promise.
I thought he was going to read it all
Niamh
for
is
us.
of the Fey folk, the fair ones, fairies. Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint. I've always been drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad at the same time. Maybe because that's
You
so
gonna keep
like
reading
life.
it for us?
My grandma introduced me to these old legends when I was just a kid, in between stories of what she could still remember of her childhood in the old country. Weird mix of doggerel and artistry.
Okay.
The
So that's
elemental
it.
imagery
I thought he
is
was going to carry on
evocative,
reading it,
the
but
language and
I think I give you guys
structure
long
are
enough
a
to
bit
read
quaint.
yourself, because I
Still,
just butcher
some
shit.
lines
When
jump
I
out
try
at
reading
you.
something out loud, I just completely butcher it.
Our refuge from
the
the
bed.
world. A place of warmth and passion. She made
What's
this
that
with
about?
her own hands. She was really good.
Right, if she's that good,
Look
where
what I
the
made,
fuck is she?
hon, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet.
Yeah, I bet
See
you-
the pattern of yellow
what the
squares? It's
few
from this
things I
rug I
like.
remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
No trap door under there, just more creaky floor.
So why would he go and say that? Why would he go and say that? I think there's something under there. I just got a feeling now that
Quite
he's
a large
hiding something.
armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
Okay, can I... Okay, so there's some jumpers. So... Nothing in there. And the trousers. And more jumpers.
We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect.
Okay. See, I'm just thinking...
I'm not sure why,
maybe
but
she's not so
I
perfect.
feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me. Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway.
I
She
think there
adored
is. I
all
think you're
things of
hiding
nature.
something.
I remember her long walks out in the woods. She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us. She always thought our relationship was a blessing. God, how I miss her. No longer the cynical asshole, I guess. Her faith came as a surprise to me. She was never prudish about sex, so I just didn't expect it. I guess people simply aren't that predictable. Curiously, we never brought many plants inside the cabin. We were surrounded by so many outside, I guess we were saturated by them. At least I was. Maybe I should have let her bring some plants inside.
Yeah,
She liked
maybe
them
you
a
should
lot.
have.
A plant is a plant. Beautiful to some, boring to others. They say these things are alive.
Okay,
If
anything
they
else?
are, it must be a horrible existence, confined in their own silent, dark world. No, I don't want to read right now. Especially not a Bible.
Not the Bible.
We have much more interesting things than this plant inside the cabin. Like my books.
Okay, so your
For
things
some
are more
reason,
interesting
light
than
bulbs
yours.
wouldn't last long in this lamp. I never looked into it. 2 days, 3 days tops, and bam, a brand new light bulb would burn out.
That's a bit random. Okay. Anything in this? Okay, so this... Ooh, a watch. Money, can't really do
Dearest,
anything.
how do I say any of this?
Ooh.
I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours,
Aww.
Serena.
That's cute.
I still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken dream. There's a strand of blonde
really
hair in the
confused right now.
comb. Yes, blonde hair like sun rays.
Sun rays.
I'm hers. I used it too when shaving.
Okay, that was cute as shit, to be fair.
These
But you
keys are
didn't
for
say
the cabin
nothing
and
to
the
it.
car.
They listen like some really random ass
If the keys are here, does she have her spare? They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's. The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one.
Okay. Anything else? Nothing good in this side of the bed.
The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though. Time never mattered much to us while we were hiding from the rest of the world here. As long as we were together and happy. The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync.
Okay, so let's check the photo.
Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating.
Okay, so you can see her in the photo now.
Sensual thrill. This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors laughing, giddy as teenagers. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important.
Is it just me, guys? But I don't know, she just doesn't look happy.
The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. My love.
Okay, so that's all he said. Okay. The music's just changed. That's quite creepy. I didn't see this photo. What's up with the fucking creepy
Come sit with me. I want to talk. There's something I have to tell you. I have been trying, and believe me, I've been trying so hard.
I almost have it. What was she trying to tell me? I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt.
What does she have to tell you?
Someone said, work and love are the only things that ever really happened to us. Was it Freud? Where did I let my work destroy my love? Writing was so all-consuming for me, and I made so little headway in all this time. It all seems so meaningless now. Drained of everything that made it worth reading, and most of the books are mine. All of hers are still here too.
Okay. Let's see if we can get into this now.
Is there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust? I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid. What once gave me
just
so
open
much
it, you
joy,
bitch!
It fills me with unbearable sorrow.
Oh, so this has changed.
Years passed, no tears fell, no death knell reached the golden shores they trod. Another love story without a happy ending.
Guys, I'm not going to read it. If you want to read it, just pause the video.
Time works
and
differently in the other world.
Yeah.
She's gone, and even then I just keep reading. But it's always been my way of looking for answers, process. I've always been drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad at the same time. Why?
Can we leave the cabin now?
We might just as well stay here.
Could you take this out and beat it, love? It's getting a bit dusty.
Ooh.
It's one of the few decorative things here. We weren't much of homemakers, either of us.
Can I open this
I
now?
know it's my general state of mind, but I feel even more depressed near this armoire. Guess I can't shake off the memory of my sweet Serena trying on her various garments.
Be honest. Does this dress show too much cleavage? I want only one pair of eyes on me.
Aww.
How I miss her naked back when she was standing by this armoire. The perfect curve of her neck, her firm bottom. I'm a
Oh, you horn dog.
casual dresser. No need to change clothes right now. Is
Okay.
it possible there were times I was dismissive of her beliefs without even realizing it? I don't think so, but memory can be so deceptive. Could it hurt
Okay.
me to be a bit more open towards religion? Serena's faith was always a rock for her to lean on. And I certainly could use one right now.
Why can't you just
turn to
accept
God
that I
then,
want
mate.
God in my life? Have you any idea how many times he has helped me get through? Of course you wouldn't know. He was there for me all the times you weren't.
Oh, so why wasn't I
I
there
have
for
no
it?
need for the words in there. That's funny. I don't recall seeing this plant before.
You
Not
saw
that
it like
matters.
10 minutes
She
ago.
probably found this rare specimen during her walks and wanted to keep it. Does it mean anything that it's next to her Bible? Anyway, it's just some boring plant. A plant is a plant. Beautiful to some,
Okay.
boring to
That's
others.
it.
I remember us washing it properly in the lake many summers ago. Once. As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. Some of her scent still lingers. What's the matter with me?
So
I
what the
can't
fuck
seem
is
to
going on?
remember
I want to
even
know what's going
ordinary
on now. This
things.
is...
Maybe if I go to sleep, I will wake up, and there she'll be, arms wrapped
Alright.
around me,
We'll go to
The
sleep
warm-
and we'll see if she'll wake
the
up.
passionate touch of her lips. There are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head.
I don't know, is
I
that...
feel
Can I look under the
too
bed?
restless to sleep right now. I
Okay.
always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
The rug's all
What's
crooked
under
again.
there?
Can you help me straighten it out?
No trap door under there, just more creaky floor.
Ah, see, that just makes me think there's something under there.
How long has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. We seemed to take fewer and fewer walks as the years went by. Everybody thinks that living out in the middle of a dark, dense forest is so romantic. Nothing but you
Well,
and
go
nature.
looking for her then.
Serena and I thought so too, once. That is, until the loneliness kicked in. Why did we choose this place? We were both so young and spontaneous. Why did we suddenly decide we should let our love wither away in a still life?
Oh, what's that? Dreamcatcher.
The sunlight
okay.
is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon for us. That ticking. It never stops.
It never stops.
I've
No
wasted
shit.
so much time in my life. Did I ever take a break to show her how much I truly cared? She once
I dunno,
told
mate.
me how I supposedly used words to fool her somehow, but what did she think this stuff was? Natural? How was I supposed to react
the
when she used
music's
this
gone,
anyway?
really.
She knew I loved her. It's not like we have to say it over and over again. The smell of this disgusts me. So many lies, so much deceit. She probably left it here just to spite me.
Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
I just needed to blow off steam to be somewhere else.
What
just
the fuck
for a
did
while.
he do?
But
I think
can't
he
even
did something.
remember what we argued about.
Like,
Unless
as
she was
the
the
further
one who
you go on
left.
into it, his temper is changing. I think he did something.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
What did he do?
How could I have been so blind? Her vanity, always fixing her hair before bed. Doting on her hair like a child. But I'm being unfair. Would I have wanted her to be some frump? I'm too angry to even care. All she cared about was herself all along. Her needs, her feelings. That's all that ever mattered to her. What about mine?
Did you care about her
Can't
feelings?
even bear to look at my face. She's really done a number on me. She never descended to criticizing my looks, though. Even when we fought, even when my hairline started going. It was a sore point for me. My thoughts are all over the place. Together, damn it.
I think you did something. What about you guys? Put it in the comments below right now. What do you think's happened? Let's see if this has changed, because this seems to have changed.
Changeable man. Insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right. Her father's realm.
Dick.
She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Manannán. What was it? Maclur? Scholars say Niamh's divine father, Manannán, was of an elder race even more ancient than the Tuatha Danann. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Alright, can I open the chest now? Oh. Alright, we're getting to the good stuff now,
Just
guys.
a bunch of schmaltzy junk.
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation. Because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story. I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote, when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense. And the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life, and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give. S.
Oh.
Now I remember. It was me all the time. I lost her, and it's all my fault.
Shouldn't have been a
The
deathbed,
jewelry
mate, to be
box.
fair.
What is it doing here? A shrine to naivety. I don't see anything else of value. I should just destroy this useless junk, but not even the venom inside me gives me strength. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Okay, so clearly they was unhappy.
She's angry now. Part of me
yeah,
realizes
so-
I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb, beyond it. She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time. Why did I let her do that? I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot. I'm too upset to even think straight.
So clearly he did something. Clearly... Oh, what did he do?
This armchair. This is where we had that talk. That damn...
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter? Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
I hate her so much. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Okay.
She actually threw this at me once. She could have killed me. That's how the bedroom window got that crack.
Here's your stupid omelet.
I tried to be charitable with her, but what did it get me? Honestly, she could rarely carry a tune, so her humming habit got on my nerves. Heavy damn thing. Cast iron.
So she threw a pot at him.
Sunlight. Birdsong. Nothing feels worse when there's no hope. The light is so dim here. The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry, even. Why must life always end up so sordid and hateful? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway. All the real color faded from it long ago. It must be full of dust mites. I should burn it. I told her the rug was fine work. Like I know anything about handicrafts. But it's what the Empress wanted to hear, wasn't it? I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
It doesn't seem like you care less about anything, to be honest.
I should tear all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and burn them. Everything she wore, just to lure me in. Not even these violent impulses give me the strength I need to open the armoire. What is wrong with me? It's just a book. What good will reading a fairy tale do me? God has never been there for me when I needed comfort. Why would he want to go out of his mysterious ways to help me now? Stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly, menial things. It was she who didn't deserve me. I wouldn't waste my intellect on this sublunary distraction. She probably cared more for this plant than she cared for me. How could I be so inconsiderate? Did this stupid lamp destroy my marriage?
No, you did, you prat.
I will fix it. In case she comes back. I haven't got any bulbs on me, and I didn't bring any tools. Wait, what am I thinking? Why am I worrying about a stupid lamp? It feels darker by the minute, but the sun is still high in the sky. Or is it? I feel so turned around. It can't be happening. No. Okay. I can still see even if the light is going. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Is that changed? Nope.
Sit down. We need to talk.
Oh, okay.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have been a dick.
Part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back. But I've lost all hope now. Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did and all the things she said?
Words and dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon because I've had enough.
I hate her so much.
So you keep saying about the things
I
that she did.
I want to hurl the whole damn lot into the lake. Or just tear at the pages until the wind sweeps them away. Some of these started to mildew long ago. Nothing gold can stay. Oh, those words. Those damn words. My whole life's been consumed by them. Now I have none left to say. All of this... these... pathetic... I couldn't care less about this damn thing. My wife has no indulgence given except what comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds not our happiness. Will you never those dry, blackened omelets again? Good riddance.
Oh,
Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think. I feel like throwing this chair through the window. But that would just make me even angrier.
Okay.
I hate her so much. All of this...
Hey, you keep saying that.
These pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Oh. Okay, anything?
I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
I'm not sure what to do now.
I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life. High
I think she did care about you. I think you didn't care about her.
I've never felt better in my life.
I'm sick and tired of having to pamper you like a baby. Fine, I hope you have a great, lonely time at the hospital.
Why torture myself trying to remember?
Okay, so nothing else there.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
Have I checked the clock
That
out?
incessant noise! I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now! It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute? This thing has caused me more sleepless nights than I care to remember. No wonder I'm going crazy.
No, you're just a
I hate her
dick.
so much. All of this, these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about torture myself trying to remember.
Nope. Right. I think I'm going to end the episode by here, guys, because I'm not really sure what to do next. But if you want to see me keep playing this game to find out actually what happened to his wife, what happened to their relationship, because I think he killed her. I'm just putting that out there right now. I think he murdered her. I don't know whether it was purposely done or an accident.
Too upset to eat. I hate her. All of this.
But I do think he killed her.
Pathetic souvenirs
That's
from our relationship. They're all lies.
Theory. Let me know in the comments below what you think have happened. Let me know if you've played this game before or like what you thought of it. If you think it's a good game, go ahead, check it out on Steam. It is free to play. But as always, guys, if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment, let me know what you guys think. Let me know whether you want me to play this again. And I'll catch you in the next episode, guys. Bye bye.